Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yatha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raganatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sabadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivashikam Vitam Sya Om Jnana Timarandasya Yananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gorva Bhistam Sapurakam Guraganara Sisha Sambhushitam Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Patanagam Govindabhidam Ujwalam Varatanum Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwa Gurunsha Divyat Bhagavat Prem Noe Bijat Pranam Devam Divyatanam Suchandavaranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadeka Varanam Vairagya Vidyamburim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Varam Mandetam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Nyashishvara Shidaram Manchakopatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahabaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This is Madhya-lila, chapter 14, performance of the Vrindaban pastimes. So all these Vrindaban pastimes are being spoken by Swarup Damodar. Well, what's actually going on is the Lakshmi Vijay, or Hera Panchami, where Lakshmi comes because she's very angry that Jagannath has been gone for so long that he said he was going to ride on the Ratha Yatra with his brother and sister, but he hasn't come back for a while. And Lakshmi is very angry and comes with her maidservants to attack Jagannath. Ratera, verse number 211. Ratera upare kore dandera taran Chora praya kore Jagannatera sevaka gan. All the maidservants began to beat the Rath car with sticks, and they treated the servants of Lord Jagannath almost like thieves. Sabritya gan kohe jada korehat Kali ane diba tomar age Jagannath. Finally, all of Lord Jagannath's servants submitted to the goddess of fortune with folded hands, assuring her that they would bring Lord Jagannath before her the very next day. Tabe Shanta Hoya Lakmi Jaya Nijagar Amara Lakmira Sampat Bhakya Agochar. Being thus pacified, the goddess of fortune returned to her apartment. Just see, my goddess of fortune is opulent beyond all description. Dugda auti dadi mate tomara gopigane amara takurane baishe ratna simasane. So this is Srivas Thakur speaking. He says, just see, my goddess of fortune is opulent beyond all description. Dugda auti dadi mate tomara gopigane amara takurane baishe ratna simasane. Srivas Thakur continued to address Swarup Damodar. Your gopis are engaged in boiling milk and churning it into yogurt, but my mistress, the goddess of fortune, sits on a throne made of jewels and gems. Narada Prakriti Srivas Kore Parihas Shunihase Mahaprabhu Jata Nijadas. Srivas Thakur, who was enjoying the mood of Narad Muni, thus made jokes. Hearing him, all the personal servants of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to smile. Prabhu ko he Srivas tomate narada swabhav Aishvarya Babe Tomate Ishvara Prabhav. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then told Srivas Thakur, my dear Srivas, your nature is exactly like that of Narad Muni. The Supreme Personality of Godhead's opulence is having a direct influence upon you. So you're being affected by this, by Lakshmi in her sense of Aishvarya, of her sense of majesty and opulence. Iho Damodar Swarup Shuddha Brajabasi Aishvarya na Jane Iho Shuddha Preme Basi. Swarup Damodar is a pure devotee of Vrindaban. He does not even know what opulence is, for he is simply absorbed in pure devotional service. He's absorbed in Shuddha Prem. He's absorbed in pure Prem. So he doesn't know what opulence is. Swarup ko he Sriva Shuna Sabadane Vrindavana Sampat Tomar Nahi Parimane. Swarup Damodar then retorted, my dear Srivas, please hear me with attention. You have forgotten the transcendental opulence of Vrindaban. Vrindaban is Sahajika Jai Sampat Sindhu Dwaraka Vaikuntha Sampat Tara Ek Bindu. The natural opulence of Vrindaban is just like an ocean. The opulence of Dwarka and Vaikuntha is not even a drop to be compared. It's not even to be compared to a drop. The natural opulence of Vrindaban is just like an ocean. The opulence of Dwarka and Vaikuntha is not even to be compared to a drop. Param Purushottama Swayam Bhagavan Krishna Jahan Danitahan Vrindabanadam. Sri Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, full of all opulences, and his complete opulences are exhibited only in Vrindaban Dham. Chintamani Moy Bhumi Ratneram Bhavan Chintamani Gunadashi Charana Bunjan. Vrindaban Dham is made of transcendental touchstone. It's made of all the dust is Chintamani. Vrindaban Dham is made of transcendental touchstone. Its entire surface is the source of all valuable gems, and the Chintamani stone is used to decorate the lotus feet of the maidservants of Vrindaban. Kapavrika Latar Jahan Sahajika Van Pushpafala Bina Keho Namage Anyadan. Vrindaban is a natural forest of kalpavrikshas, of desire trees and creepers. And the inhabitants do not want anything but the fruits and flowers of those desire trees. Ananta Kamadenu Tahan Firebane Bane Dugda Matra Dena Keho Namage Anyadane. In Vrindaban, there are cows that fulfill all desires, Kamadenus, and their number is unlimited. They graze from forest to forest and deliver only milk. The people want nothing else. Sahaja Lokera Kata Jahan Dibya Gita Sahaja Gamana Kore Jaiche Nritya Pratita. In Vrindaban, the natural speech of the people sounds like music, and their natural motion resembles a dance. So their natural speech sounds like Divya Gita, like music, and their natural motion resembles a dance. Sarvatra Jala Jahan Amrita Saman Chid Ananda Jyoti Swadya Jahan Murtimad. The water in Vrindaban is nectar, and the Brahmajyoti effulgence, which is full of transcendental bliss, is directly perceived there in its form. Lakshmi Jini Gunak Jahan Lakshmi Rasamaj Krishna Vamshi Kore Jahan Priya Sakikai. The gopis there are also goddesses of fortune, and they surpass the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi, who abides in Vaikuntha. In Vrindaban, Lord Krishna is always playing his transcendental flute, which is his dear companion. Shriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpa Tarabo Druma Bhumis Chintamani Ganamayi Toyam Amritam Kata Ganam Natyam Gamanam Api Vamshi Priya Saki Chidanandam Jyoti Param Api Tad Ashvadyam Api Cha. The damsels of Vrindaban, the gopis, are super goddesses of fortune. The enjoyer in Vrindaban is the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. The trees there are all wish-fulfilling trees, and the land is made of transcendental touchstone. The water is all nectar, the talking is singing, the walking is dancing, and the constant companion of Krishna is his flute. The effulgence of transcendental bliss is experienced everywhere. Therefore, Vrindaban Dham is the only relishable abode. Chintamani's Charana Bhushanam Angananam Shringara Pushpa Taravas Taravashuranam Brindavane Brajadanam Nanu Kamadenu Brindani Chetis Sukha Sindur Aho Vibhuti. The anklets on the damsels of Brajabhumi are made of Chintamani stone. The trees are wish-fulfilling trees, and they produce flowers with which the gopis decorate themselves. There are also wish-fulfilling cows, Kamadhenus, which deliver unlimited quantities of milk. These cows constitute the wealth of Vrindaban. Thus, Vrindaban's opulence is blissfully exhibited. Shuni Premaveshe Nritya Kore Shunivas Kaka Tali Bhajai Kore Atatahas. Srinivas then began to dance in ecstatic love. He vibrated sounds by slapping his armpits with the palms of his hands, and he laughed very loudly. So I've seen that. There's a way of making this sound by, like, with the palm of your hand and your armpit. So, Radhara Shuddha Rasa Prabhu Aveshe Shunila Se Rasa Beshe Prabhu Nritya Rambila. Thus Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard these discussions about the pure transcendental mellow of Srimati Radharani. Absorbed in transcendental ecstasy, the Lord began to dance. Rasa Beshe Prabhu Nitya Swarup Haragan Bobo Bole Prabhu Pate Nijakan. While Mahaprabhu was dancing in ecstatic love and Swarup Damodar was singing, the Lord said, "Go on singing, go on singing." The Lord then extended his own ears. Brajarasa Gita Shuni Prema Utalila Purushottama Grama Prabhu Premi Bashana. Thus Mahaprabhu's ecstatic love was awakened by hearing the songs of Vrindaban. In this way, he inundated Purushottama Jagannath Puri with love of Godhead. Lakshmi Devi Jatak Kale Gela Nijagar Prabhu Nitya Kore Hoila Tritiya Prahar. Finally, the goddess of fortune returned to her apartment. In due course of time, as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing, afternoon arrived. Chari Sampradaya Gana Kore Bahu Shranta Hoila Mahaprabhu Prema Vesha Dviguna Badila. After much singing, all four Sankirtan parties grew fatigued, but Mahaprabhu's ecstatic love increased twofold. Radha Prema Vesha Prabhu Hoila Se Murti Nityananda Durideke Korilena Stuti. While dancing absorbed in Srimati Radharani's ecstatic love, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in her very form. Sing this from a distant place. Nityananda Prabhu offered prayers. Nityananda Dekiya Prabhu Baba Besh Nigatina Aishe Rahe Kachu Duradesh. Sing the ecstatic love of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhu did not approach, but remained a little distance away. Nityananda Bina Prabhu ke dare Konjan Prabhura Avesha Nat Jai Nakahe Kirtan. Only Nityananda Prabhu could catch Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but the ecstatic mood of the Lord would not stop. At the same time, Kirtan could not be continued. Bangi Kori couldn't continue because everyone's exhausted. Bangi Kori Swarupa Sabar Shrama Janaila Bhaktaganer Shrama Deki Prabhur Maya Hoila. Swarup Damodar then informed the Lord that all the devotees were fatigued. Seeing this situation, Mahaprabhu came to his external senses. Sabbakta Loya Prabhu Gela Pushpodhyane Vishrama Koriya Koila Madhya-lila Snane. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then entered the flower garden with all his devotees. After resting there for some time, he took his afternoon bath. Jagannathera Prasad Aila Bahu Upahar Lakmira Prasad Aila Bibida Prakar. Then there arrived in large quantities a variety of food that had been offered to Sri Jagannath and a variety that had been offered to the goddess of fortune. Sabloyanana Range Korila Bojan Sanjasnana Kori Koila Jagannatha Darshan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finished his afternoon lunch, and after his evening bath he went to see Lord Jagannath. Jagannath Deki Korana Nartana Kirtan Narendre Jala Krida Kore Loya Bhaktagan. As soon as he saw Lord Jagannath, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to chant and dance. Afterward, accompanied by his devotees, the Lord enjoyed sporting in the lake called Narendra Sarovara. Ujjani Asisha Koila, Bana Bojan, Emata Krita Koila, Prabhu Ashtadin. Then, entering the flower garden, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took his meal. In this way, he continuously performed all kinds of pastimes for 8 days. Aradine Jagannath Bitara Vijay Rate Chali Jagannath Chalini Jaloy. The next day, Lord Jagannath came out from the temple and, riding on the car, returned to his own abode. Purvavat Koila Prabhu Loya Bhaktagan Paramanande Koran Nartana Kirtan. As previously, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his devotees chanted and danced with great pleasure. Jagannathera Puna Pandu Vijay Hoila Eka Guti Patadori Taha Tuti Gela. During the Pandu Vijay, Lord Jagannath was carried, and while he was being carried, a bunch of silken ropes broke. Pandu Vijayera Tuli Fati Futi Jai, Jagannatera Bitare Tula Udiya Palai. When the Jagannath deity is carried at intervals, he is placed on cotton pads. When the ropes broke, the cotton pads also broke due to the weight of Lord Jagannath, and the cotton floated in the air. The cotton floated into the air because they're carrying the Jagannath deity, and they're going from the Gundicha temple back to Nilachala, back to the Jagannath Puri temple. So they're carrying the deity, and the deity is rested at intervals. They're carrying, but not, so they put the deity onto cotton pads. But the weight of the deity breaks the cotton pads. They're filled with cotton, and the contents of cotton floats into the air. When the Jagannath deity is carried at intervals, he is placed on cotton pads. When the ropes broke, the cotton pads also broke due to the weight of Lord Jagannath, and the cotton floated into the air. So what's causing this is the ropes with which they're carrying Lord Jagannath, so that many men could work together to carry Jagannath. Those ropes are breaking. Kulina Grami Ramananda Satyabraj Khan Tari Agya Dila Prabhu Korea Saman. Ramananda Vasu and Satyaraj Khan were present from Kulinagram, and Mahaprabhu, with great respect, gave them the following orders. Epatadorir Tumi Hao Yajaman Prati Batsara Anibe Dori Korea Nirman. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Ramananda Vasu and Satyaraj Khan to become the worshippers of these ropes, and every year bring silken ropes from their village. So he told them, these ropes are breaking, so you make stronger ropes from silk in your village, and you bring them here for Rath Yatra. It is understood that silken rope was being manufactured by the local inhabitants of Kalinagram. Therefore, Mahaprabhu asked Ramananda Vasu and Satyaraj Khan to get ropes every year for Lord Jagannath's service. Etaboli dilatare chinda patadori ihadeki koribeg dori ati drida kori. After telling them this, Mahaprabhu showed them the broken silken rope, saying, just look at this sample. You must make ropes that are much stronger. Epata dorite hoy sesha aristan dash murti hoya jeho sebe bhagavan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then informed Ramananda Vasu and Satyaraj Khan that this rope was the abode of Lord Sesha, who expands himself into 10 forms and serves the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavan Satyaraj Vasu Ramananda Seva Agyapaya Hoila Parama Ananda. After receiving orders from the Lord for the rendering of service, the fortunate Satyaraj and Ramananda Vasu were highly pleased. Pratibatsara Gundichai Pratibatsara Gundichate Bhakta Gana Sange Pata Dori Loya Aishe Ati Borarange. Every year thereafter, when the Gundicha temple was being cleansed, Satyaraj and Ramananda Vasu would come with the other devotees and with great pleasure bring silken rope. So the silken rope is coming from Kulinagram. Tabe Jagannatha Jai Basila Simasane Mahaprabhu Gauriaila Loya Bhaktagane. Thus, Lord Jagannath returned to his temple and sat on his throne, while Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu returned to his residence with his devotees. Emata Bhakta Gane Jatra Dekaila Bhakta Gana Loya Vrindavana Keli Koila. Thus Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed the Rath Yatra ceremony to his devotees and performed the Vrindaban pastimes with them. Chaitanya Gosaira Lila Ananda Par Sahasrabhadana Jara Nahi Pai Par. The pastimes of Lord Chaitanya are unlimited and endless. Even Sahasrabhadana Lord Sesha cannot reach the limits of his pastimes. Shri Rupa Raghunath Parijara As Chaitanya Charitamrita Kohe Krishnadas. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I Krishnadas narrate Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya-lila, 14th chapter, describing the performance of the Vrindaban pastimes and the Hera Panchami Yatra. Oh, I want to sing first. I want to sing Jayani Lo Premadama, because today is Narottam Das Thakur's Divine Disappearance Day. So, let's see. $143. Okay. Yep, here we go. This is Viraha Giti, disappearance song. It's also composed by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. So today's his disappearance day. Jayani lo prema dana koruna prachur. Jayani lo prema dana koruna prachur. Heno Prabhu Kota Gila Charya Thakur. Heno Prabhu Kota Gila Charya Thakur. Kahamora Swarup Rupa Kaha sanatan, kaha mora swarup rupa, kaha sanatan, kaha dasaragunata patita pavan. Kadasaragunata patidha pavan. Kahamora bhata juga, kaha kaviraj, kahamora bhata juga, kaha kaviraj. Ekakale kota gela gora nataraj. Ekakale kota gela gora nataraj. Pashane kuti bomata anale pashibo. Pashane Kuti Bomata Anale Bashibo Goranga Gunera Nidhi Kota Gile Pamo Goranga Gunera Nidhi Kota Gile Pamo Se Saba Sangira Sangye Jai Koilo Bilas Se Saba Sangira Sangye Jai Koilo Bilas Se Sangana Paya Kande Narotamadas Se Sangana Paya Kande Narotamadas Se Saba Sangira Sangye Jai Koilo Bilas Se Saba Sangira Sangye Jai Koilo Bilas Se Sangana Paya Kande Narotamadas Se Sangana Paya Kande Narotamadas Jayanilo Premadan. So this song also, the tune that we're singing, that's Vipralanga tune of separation. Jayanilo Premadana Koruna Prachur Heno Prabhu Kotagela Acharya Thakur. That personality who delivered the treasure of Prema Bhakti, who was so intense with compassion. Where is such a personality to be found as Sri Acharya Thakur, Srinivas Acharya? Kaha Mora Swarup Rupa, Kaha Sanatan, Kaha Dasa Raghunatha Patita Pavan. Where are the saviors of the fallen souls? Where is my Swarup Damodar? And where are Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami? Where is Raghunath Das to be found? Kaha Mora Bhatta Juga, Kaha Kaviraj, Eka Kali Kota Gela Goranata Raj. Where are my Raghunath Bhatta and Gopal Bhatta Goswamis? Where am I to find Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj now? All at once they have gone to join Lord Gauranga, the great dancer. Pashani Kutibo Matanole Pashibo, Gauranga Gunera Nidhi Kota Geli Pabo. To reach such a perfect personality as Lord Chaitanya, I can only break my head against a stone in the anguish of separation. Say Sab Sangira Sange, Jai Koilo Bilas, Se Sangha Na Paya Kande Narotamadas. They have all gone off together in their own pastimes. Narottam Das Thakur says, unable to obtain their association, I must simply weep. Okay. Now we'll sing Hari Hari. Oops. No, let's leave it. Just leave it for now. We'll get it after. We'll get it after this, after we finish. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jaravaya Nama Jaravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Nama Jaravaya Maravaya Keshavaya Nama Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan Giridhari Gopinatham Maranam Mohan Giridhari Gopinatham Maranam Mohan Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath Rupa Sanatan Raghunath Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath H.I. Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan H.I. Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan Jaoite Vignana Shamishta Puran Jaoite Vignana Shamishta Puran H.I. Gosai Jarmui Taradas H.I. Gosai Jarmui Taradas Dasabar Pada Renu Mora Panchagras Dasabar Pada Renu Mora Panchagras Kader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas Kader Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanibas Janame More Abhilas Janame More Abhilas H.I. Gosai Jabe Braje Koilabas H.I. Gosai Jabe Braje Koilabas Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan Nande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majai Aman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majai Aman Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Narottamadas Am Sankirtana Kohe Narottamadas Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas Harinam Sankirtana Kohe Narottamadas Harinam Kirtana Kohe Narottamadas Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gora Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Jai Saparikara Shishi Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhari Ju Ki Jai. Jayom Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajakacharya Tara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jayom Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajakacharya Tara Sadashi Shimad Srila Bhakti Rakshira Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Rakshira Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namachar Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhattadasha Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Prem Sigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. Srila Vrindaban Das Thakur Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Bhagwat Ki Jai. Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishvaparenya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Madhacharya Vrinda Ki Jai. Sri Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Sri Ram Mayapur Ki Jai. Saparshada Sri Nityananda Prabhu Ki Jai. Saparshada Shriman Mahaprabhu Ki Jai. Sri Kuladvip Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Ganga Devi Ki Jai. Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Ki Jai. Shri Vrindaban Dham Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gol Gopi Govardhan Sham Kuna Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Ju Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai. Srila Narottam Das Thakur Tiruba Mahotsav Ki Jai. Shri Damodar Vrata Ki Jai. Shri Kartik Vrata Ki Jai. Shri Niyama Seva Ki Jai. Shri Urja Vrata Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Srila Govinda Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Shri Guru Garanga Gandharvika Giriraju Ki Jai.